anything. I wasn't even recording. Hello, my beautiful people. I haven't done a video in a really long time. I was talking my butt off and didn't realize that I have not been recording. Well, I'm outside and giving some time and attention to the full moons. Full moon today is August 19th, going into the 20th. This is our first super moon of 2024. And I'm outside charging my amethyst, burning some sage. And these are my two Mayan statues that I'm also let charge in the moonlight, and my Buddhist statue. And I did a burn bowl. I had wrote some things down and burned them just to kind of get rid of some stagnated energy in my life, and ask the ancestors to guide me and direct me and on my wellness journey, but in a more righteous path. I did come from a very religious not background, because I got into religion older, but I was like in the church for quite some time. I just can't believe how beautiful and big the moon looks. It just looks so gorgeous. And then we got the stars over here just doing whatever they want to do. Just look at them. They just dancing in the sky. It's a beautiful night here in North Carolina. Yeah, so I'm just giving thanks. I'm kind of grounding while the moon is kind of shining down on me and my statues in front of my apartment. I have not been disciplined on my weight loss journey. I haven't put up a video in a while, so I thought that this would be a kind of good way to come back and talk about a few things about just taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because when you do that, it all comes together for your physical. When you're not doing well mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, your physical is going to take a real big hit. It's going to take a toll on you. And I noticed that I pay so much attention trying to get my physical together that all other parts of me, because you have to realize that we are made of all these different parts to make the one, to make it whole, and you cannot be out of balance with any of them and think that you're going to be okay. So you have to pay attention to all parts of you. Give attention, give love, appreciation to all parts of self. So this is my spiritual part of me that I'm paying attention to. I just took a nice bath with some salt to kind of cleanse and clear the energy before I did this. Came out in the full moon. Yeah, I did a little burn bowl, like I said, just releasing some of the stuff, asking the ancestors to guide me and direct me in my efforts to become completely whole and completely healthy in every aspect of my life. So I'm just out here enjoying the night, enjoying the moon, I guess letting it charge me up too while it's charging my amethyst, and letting my statues be basked in the glory of the whole, what is this, super moon they calling it. Like I said, we have 4 consecutive super moons in the next 4 months. So August, September, October, November, we will have a super moon for the next 4 months. So in the next 4 months, I'm going to definitely try to be as disciplined as I can and really follow what Mother Earth is doing and what the spirits are doing and what they're trying to say to us, what they're trying to convey to us. I hope everybody is on a safe, healthy journey, and I hope everybody is prepared for what's to come. And one of the things that is the scariest thing to realize is that the world is changing so fast and because you're not healthy, you won't be able to catch up. So that's why I say I'm out here tonight asking for like help in every aspect, and protection and guidance for what's to come. And you might wonder, well, what's coming? Well, if you're not keeping abreast of what's happening in the world, and that we're pretty much in smack dab in the middle of a recession, another Great Depression, and how they're saying that the last one that they had in the 1920s, late 20s, early 30s, I want to say, that is going to make it look like a walk in the park. And if you're not preparing financially, if you're not preparing, saving food, water, getting little medical kits, those things are not going to be accessible to us, they're saying. And I'm not a rich person, so that's going to leave me in a pretty jacked up situation if I don't try to do at least something, anything. But we all know it has to start with your health. Health is the wealth. Health is the wealth. So I am asking for Spirit to help each and every one of you who may see this, who may watch this, that they too be guided and directed in the most healthiest way and be protected from all that's to come. We all need to really get over any past drama, hurt that we have with our families and friends, and kind of get together, because it's really one of those things where if you're not together with your friends and family and close loved ones, you're not going to know who to trust. I heard they said that the CDC had said something about, this was a while ago while COVID was happening, and they already knew that this next wave was coming, that the way to prepare was to watch The Walking Dead. I don't know if that is accurate. I didn't want to even go look at that, because if that's the case, I've seen like the first maybe 5-6 seasons of The Walking Dead. Yeah, that would be like a living nightmare. A living nightmare. I wouldn't want to go through anything like that, especially being in the predicament that I'm in, where I have lipedema. So I have a fat disorder, which makes it even harder to lose weight. But what they say is coming, I ain't gonna have no choice, because the food is gonna be like scarce. So there go my diet. There it goes. If you don't have access to food, then you ain't gonna have no choice but to lose some weight. And I know I'm cracking jokes out of every serious situation, but what are we gonna do? It's almost, you gotta laugh or keep from crying. You gotta laugh and keep from crying, because along with people not having food comes a whole bunch of violence, and a whole bunch of violence. That's all I could say. Because people get desperate in desperate times. They get real desperate and do desperate things. And a lot of people is not gonna make it. They're just not gonna make it. They're gonna be people taking themselves out in droves just to get away from this very harsh reality. I don't know how I'm gonna fare, but I'm asking for help from ancestors, from spirit guides, God, whoever you need to call on them. I'm the third or fourth generation off the res, so this, burning sage and stuff like that, it's not taboo to me. It's just, something that, like I said, my ancestors did. This is tradition for us. This is how we live. This is how we gave thanks. This is how we always understood that everything is living. The trees, everything is living, and we always gave thanks to every spirit. Like in a church, there was a saying, everyone in their prospective places. So we gave thanks to every spirit, trees, Mother Earth, Father Sky. We gave thanks to every spirit, and everybody had a place, and we gave thanks for everything. We understood that the trees help us breathe, and some of them help us eat. So we gave thanks for all of that. Anyway, I'm already at 10 minutes. I hope everyone is having a great and beautiful time, because times are gonna get hard, and it's gonna happen real fast. Like the Bible said, even though I'm not in that organized religion, some of the things were quite factual, and you cannot disagree with that. The things are gonna happen like in a twinkle of the night. It's definitely gonna happen in that way. It is gonna happen in that way. I think it's very allegorical. I don't take it as like factual like I once did, but it has some real deep truths in there, hidden gems in there, if you knew what you was looking for, because it is sort of like coded. You gotta kind of decode what the meanings are. Clouds over the moon. Here at 11.5 minutes. Good night, beautiful people. I love you all. Thank you to each and everyone who subscribed to my channel. And I'm sorry it's been so long, but life has definitely been life. And I lost an uncle a couple of weeks ago, and it took me by surprise. It just punched me in the gut. And I had to deal with those very harsh and real emotions too. Because he had just called me the day before and told me, hey babe, is it Greensboro, North Carolina you at? I'm coming down in a couple of weeks. And the next day he died. So I did not know how to process that at all. I just did not know how to do that. Be loved, be safe, be protected. Good night. I love you guys.